FORBEZDVD.com.
You're dealing with. Ray J is out here saying he clocked Fab ridiculously in front of you, swung a haymaker, and left a mark on his face. Fab is saying there was nothing of the sort that happened. He was never touched.
FORBEZDVD.com.
Only one of these stories can be true, Fifth.
Right. And
I want to know what happened. I want to know where you were.
You know what happened? So look, we came back, like we came there, me and Floyd, we drove through there, and we had a bunch of people with us because we just came, like everybody stayed at the house the night after the fight. So we came down to the Palms. Ray J was already staying at the Palms. So Fab and we sat on the side of the stage.
FORBEZDVD.com.
Styles do they joint, and because like people were just really coming in the actual show, I told his production people to turn the lights off in the house.
Who's this? Who's production people?
Jada and Styles crew. I told them to turn the lights off in the house so they perform to their regular standards. Because when you look at the crowd and ain't nobody moving, you don't move.
Got you.
And, and I was just like, just turn. It's just stuff that I learned, while I'm out on tour and on the road, because I had artists and acts that I got to watch them, make sure they're doing the best performance all the time. So I just told him that, and then he fixed it. We sat there, watched their whole show, and then we left because we knew they had to come off the stage, and that's where we was at.
Gotcha.
So we went to the actual hallway.
FORBEZDVD.com.
And Jada came off. We got a chance to kick it for a few minutes. They went in the dressing room. So they soaking wet from the show. Then Fab crew starts to come through. Now, me and Fabolous, we just came off Australia run. I took them. It was me, Fab, and Lil Kim on Australia run. So I would see them while we was traveling.
So now, Fab just comes in the club now.
Yeah, he just comes into the back of the actual dressing room.
All right, now where's Ray J right at that moment? Where is he?
He like standing right in front of me and Floyd.
Oh, is this when he had on the red sweat hoodie?
And he had flip flops on. Like he had no
Wait
socks
a minute,
on.
time out. So he had on the red sweat hoodie,
red shorts, red and white flip flops, with no socks on.
With no socks on, and Fab comes in. Now, how do they intertwine? What happens? What do you see?
See, look, Fab is looking at him like, because as soon as he comes, like Ray was like, he popped off like, more like, yo, I told you, my people weren't gonna be happy with all that.
Now that's Ray J saying that to Fab.
Right.
How close? Hold up, Fifth. How close is he to Fab when he's saying this? Is he 2 inches from his face or 10 inches?
About 5 inches.
He's like 5 inches from his face?
Yeah, he got pretty close to him. Wait, he's saying that.
So wait. Time out, Fifth. Is there any finger pointing or body touching?
What happened was he pushed him.
Wait, whoa. Who pushed to you? Are you saying that Ray J pushed Fab?
Listen. Ray J was like, yo, like before, as the conversation was starting, like he tapped him. He was like, yo, I told you my people weren't gonna be happy with all that.
Wait a minute. When you say tapped on the shoulder?
Yeah, like both shoulders at the same time.
He tapped both shoulders at the same time. Yo, I told you my peeps was going to be happy with that. What did Fab say after that?
And Fab is looking at him like he's crazy. Because he looked at me, and he was like, yo. And I'm like, because Fab was coming to say, like he said what's up to me. Like he was giving me a pound, and then after that.
Were you laughing at any point?
No, I didn't get funny because, look, one of the Fab people,
You instigating it.
Nah, because look. Let me tell you what happened. When that happened,
FORBEZDVD.com.
What happened? Now you
look, Marcus, like one of the Fat Man, Marcus, right? Like he was like my role manager in the beginning.
Gotcha.
So Marcus is like probably about 230 right now.
Gotcha.
About 5'8". No, 5 foot. Yeah, about 5'8", 5'7".
Listen, Fifth.
No, so I start seeing him rocking back and forth, like he's getting ready to. You know what I'm saying?
Do something.
Yeah, so I put my finger up, and like my index finger, and I said, "No, don't do that." And he looked, and then the big security dude that Fab had with him was like, I know him, like he was one of my first security people. So it's a big dream. So I'm looking at him, and I'm like, I wouldn't let them have no fight with Like, period. Like, cause
What
they
did
like.
when Ray J touched Fab? What did Fab say? What happened after that? Now,
He said, "Whoa,
got
yo,
you.
you lost your mind, right?" Because you said you went off with the. He said, "Yo, you lost your mind."
So,
And then,
so are you saying that Ray J never swung? He never swung. There was no punch thrown.
nah, listen, what happened is following that, it was like one of them big, like, I think he had a little bit of juice in him. You know what I'm saying?
Who had the juice in him?
I think Ray had a little something.
He had a
in him.
little juice in him. You saw
Yeah, like-
alcohol.
Something like, because it was all some help somehow to get him. Like, because I didn't know that they had already saw each other.
FORBEZDVD.com.
So is this an example of they saw each other earlier, it was all good, but then when it got around a lot...
People say, look, I can't help it. If I don't pump you up on purpose, it's not my fault.
Got you.
If I pump you up without saying anything, because I'm there, how can you blame me? Like, if a person starts to be like, yeah, now my people's is here, what's up?
50, are you saying Ray J's lying?
I'm not saying Ray J's lying.
He said he swung on Fab.
No. And listen, he did start the moving in the actual hallway, and I got in between both of them.
Now, okay. Yo, I'm going to ask you a question. Did you see fear in anybody's eyes?
I ain't seen no fear. Well, Fab had on them dark glasses. He had them black glasses. But if he got punched in the face, Flex, Fab wouldn't have went on stage with no glasses on the actual. That would tell you how bad he was here.
So
he
you
went
say,
on stage.
Fifth, I'm going to ask you again.
See,
Fifth, are you saying Fab did not get punched in the face?
No, he didn't. Because we had three balconies. If he got touched in his face, if he felt like he got punched in his face, it ain't enough for you to call a punch.
Okay, now I'm gonna ask you another question. So nobody got punked?
No, they ain't no. You know what it is? Fab, like, I don't know. About what Fab got to feel like if somebody's pride is hurt.
All right, now, so you feel, wait a minute, Fifth, that you're using key words. Do you feel like, you feel that, was there any punking going on at this situation?
Well, listen, this is what I'm saying. The way the situation went down, of course you can interpret some of it like it's punking going on, or because you're looking at a guy who's like, people like Tyrese is the Coca-Cola kid.
Got you.
But talk to Tyrese like that. He don't know he's the Coca-Cola kid. As far as he's
FORBEZDVD.com.
He might swing on you.
Got you.
You see what I'm saying? So, like, you can interpret him like the first impression you got from him, but people they become different over time. Like so when Ray J's sitting there and he like they look at Ray J like you're R&B singer, you ain't even supposed to be, and he don't put like this. That night he felt like he was no R&B singer. Got you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you felt,
but Fab, like as far as somebody getting punched, because look, if I punch somebody in the face, they can't. They gotta wear glasses.
Got you. So there was no punch thrown. So no one got punked. It was a couple of words, and then you came between them.
It was like a scuffle, like he pushed.
Did you feel anyone wanted to go outside?
No, it felt like that right there where we was at, like that they was going to get into it like that. But I had kind of gotten between the two of them, and then it was like Fab was like, y'all go get this boy. Y'all get this boy killed.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
He was saying, because he was like, man, y'all gonna get this nigga killed.
Okay. So
because the way he like backed off, because he pushed at him, like as soon as he came, he tapped him on both shoulders. He said, I told you my people wasn't gonna like that, but they had already talked about it. So Fab was trying to say, what are you talking about? Like, I just told you, and then it was just that.
FORBEZDVD.com.
What swing with? There was no swing, no, Fifth.
No, there was a swing, but it didn't land on nothing, so you can't call it a punch.
Wait a minute. Time out. Who swung on who?
No, Ray J did swing at him.
He swung, you saying he swung but did not connect?
No, if it connected, then he'd had a mark on him.
Okay, wait a minute. So, all right, now you're saying Ray J swung, did not hit Fab. What did Fab do after there was a swing?
FORBEZDVD.com.
I pushed Fab and them to the side, him and Paul. Him and his brother, I pulled them to the side like, yo, chill, because it wasn't really for, look, you're always under the eye in the sky in Vegas.
Okay, so
Fifth, ain't no place you at that you won't be on tape.
So listen, I got a couple other things to ask you. Okay, it's Hot 97 Funk Flex. Now listen, 50 Cent has cleared up what happened. We have a full understanding of what happened.
Yeah, ain't nobody like for Fab. There's nothing to be like, because he didn't touch him. He probably is more looking at it like the fact that it's being said.
Gotcha.
Is a disrespect, and that's what I'm talking about as far as the person's pride.
Got you.
Because of what was being said, because he wasn't hurt at all. We sat there. We bought 3 balconies at the actual show, and then invited everybody to come hang out with us because we wanted to see their show.
Got you.
And we came, checked Fab and Locks out. They brought the boy. I ran into Kid Meek too. Meek Mills was there, so what's up to him and everything.
Okay. It's Hot 97, Funk Flex 50. Now, Fifth, I got one more thing to ask you.
Yeah.
Now, you know, always we for some reason when me and you get together, there always seems to be something that Game said, and I just want to know if you're aware of it. Now, you know what Game's been on Twitter talking kind of reckless. I don't know if you're aware of it, but he's yeah.
I got a word. I can't with a word for everything that you see from that guy. Like it's desperation flags.
Okay. So you know, remember, he said something. He said that you were in the closet. That's what he was referring to. Now, where?
Yeah, and I mean, that is, if anyone, if that's a valid question, they really need to just ask the young lady. Because I really don't do like too much talking, even about who I'm hanging out with. Like I don't like to talk about it.
So when you say desperation, what do you say it's desperation for?
It's when you're hurting. You got to try to make some type of conversation. What song is playing right now, Flex? From his new LP.
Well.
Okay, let's move on.
No, wait, come on, Fifth, man.
Let's move on. There's nothing playing.
I know what you just, Fifth. I know what you just did to me, man. I know what you did.
Yeah.
Wait, now let's clear that up. He does have an album out presently. There's not a record that he has right now on Hot 97's rotation, but I do know he has something played across the country. I want to be fair, Fifth. I gotta be fair.
Okay, there is no song playing across the country. If you check, we can check it. We can check the BDS, man. It's nothing there.
Okay.
That's desperation, B.
Okay. All right. Fifth, I want to tell you something, man. Congratulations on the SK thing, the energy drink, man. Speaking at the UN, my brother, you are getting to be one of those brothers who are living your dream and doing everything in life that people think about, man. And just congratulations to you, you know?
Thanks, man. It's exciting to be able to explore all these different things and just learn new stuff. You know, like, and for me, like musically, they're gonna hear my new efforts now, and I'm ready for November. I'm gonna be coming out, so I'll be back on the street and do some different stuff too. You know, like for me, like you know, like I don't think that there's, you know why I've been having extreme interest in other areas is because I'm not sure you can match the success that I've had to this point. Mm-hmm. See, I don't know what I would have to do to have, there's no second chance at a first impression.
Correct.
And when your first impression is the largest debut in hip hop out, you move 12 million records, and then follow up with 10 million records on the Massacre. Then you go, okay, I want to continue to make music, but I'm not sure that it'll impact as hard, regardlessly. You know, regardless of how good it is, the timing is you can't be new again unless you go away. Because this is why I've taken so long to launch this actual album, because I need them to listen to everything else that's there, get used to that, and then be ready to hear what I got to say to you. You know, like I've seen it always cycles. Just right now, the music is in we in the 70s. You know, what's a hipster? Ain't that a cool way to say hippie? You know what I'm saying? And when you got hits like Novocaine and you got new artists that come out like Wiz Khalifa, where the theme is getting high, it speaks to that period of time where it was just, let's just get high and have fun. You know, and even I'm on one. Ain't that what that record is about? Like, it's got a lot of hit records about getting high and having fun. So, I mean, I just think it's just cycled all the way back to that, and then they'll be ready for what my presentation and what I put together creatively.
Let me tell you something, man. My brother, you always make good albums, man. Always. Yeah. And club bangers, and that's what keeps you in the game.
Yeah, I'll come right back. And I like when they start to think that that's not gonna happen.
Nobody thinks that, Fifth. Nobody thinks that, my brother. Nah. It's Hot 97, Funk Flex 50 Cent.
FORBEZDVD.com.